Good day, everyone. So this video is a continuation from the other one. This is regarding the powerful method that I use to help people with virtually any problem. And the method is deep conversational hypnotherapy. I will briefly explain what conversational hypnotherapy is. And the first thing that happens is the discovery call. You are free to book this on my channel. You can find the link below. It's also on my Facebook and LinkedIn. The discovery call is where we just explore the problem, is where we talk about the problem, see where you're at. And the beautiful thing about the discovery call, besides being 1 hour free call, once we start to get into the problem and I start to ask you questions, what will happen is you'll start to get some clarity. You may even start to see that the problem you're bringing forth is not really the problem. Once that starts to happen, you'll start to feel motivated. You'll start to feel the motivation to want to explore and go deeper and really get to the root of your problem and deal with it and find the solution. So once we're in a session, the first thing I ask is, what's the problem? Now, some of the information I need will already have come out from the discovery call. But we will go over it again. We'll start fresh in the session. And during the session, all my attention and focus is on you. And I'm listening to you, and I'm using the information you give me to form my questions. And by doing this, I listen for what are called unconscious moments. These are moments where they could be the way you're speaking, how you say a word, a different, like an inflection in your voice. I watch your body, I see how you're moving, maybe if you're fidgeting with your hands or any little movements. But it's mostly in the way you say things and in the information you're giving me. But the unconscious moments are those moments where the answers aren't coming so easily and quickly for you, the client. In normal day-to-day conversations, we just have answers ready. They just fly out of our mouth. A lot of times, we don't even wait for the other person to stop talking, and we'll have our answer prepared, and we just interrupt the last minute, the last second, sorry. So what's happening is the conscious mind begins to take a back seat, if you will. We begin to exhaust the conscious mind. So now the space between me asking you a question and you responding, that gap gets bigger. So what's happening in that gap is the unconscious mind now needs to come online and has the opportunity now to provide the answers you need and the solutions. And the deeper you go, and that's when the hypnotherapy, the hypnosis, the trance can happen. And usually it does. Everybody does it differently, so there's no expectation, there's nothing. We're not focused on the hypnosis. But trance can happen in those moments where the unconscious mind is looking for the answer. It's in those gaps. When you're sitting quietly, silently, and nothing is happening. That's trance. And everyone does trance differently. So every session will be differently. So it doesn't matter if you have 10 people who want to quit smoking. You cannot, I as a therapist cannot use the same strategy, the same questions. I can't script it and use the same process for everybody, because everyone's experience of life, their experiences, what they've gone through, and the reasons as to why they started smoking will be different. So those 10 people are not the same client, basically. They are all different. Each one is different, no matter whether or not they have the same problem. So during the session, this is the process that keeps happening. Questions are asked, and then the information is received. And if hypnosis happens, at some point, many clients just start to close their eyes. They feel deeply relaxed. And this is where the actual therapy takes place. It is so powerful because you don't know what is happening. You don't know where the answers are coming from. They're just coming up. And this is the beauty and the power of the unconscious mind. And this is what makes this process so powerful.